The tennis world has been stunned by a message from a legend. Novak Djokovic, the man with 24 Grand Slam titles, the man who has dominated the sport for nearly 2 decades, has sent a powerful message to Alex Eala, and fans cannot believe what he said. The Serb, who rarely comments on rising stars, has acknowledged the Filipina sensation's impact on the sport. He has called her a big deal. He has called the chaos she creates a good problem. And he has essentially told the tennis establishment to stop complaining and embrace the energy that Eala brings to the sport. The message is a bombshell. This is Ralynexis. It all started at the Australian Open in January 2026. Alex Eala was making her main draw debut at Melbourne Park. The Filipino crowd had turned Court 6 into a sea of flags and deafening cheers. But there was a problem. Organizers had scheduled her match on a small court. Hundreds of fans were left disappointed, forced to watch on a nearby big screen. The tennis establishment complained. They complained about the noise. They complained about the crowds. They complained about the fan frenzy that Eala had created. But one voice rose above the chatter. Novak Djokovic, the world number 4 and 24-time Grand Slam champion, was asked about the chaos. His response was not what anyone expected. I saw the other day with Alex Eala. Yeah, that's been a talk, which is understandable, Djokovic said during his post-match press conference. She's coming from the Philippines, which is now a big deal. She's been the biggest ever tennis player from that country, which is a big country, and there's a big interest. Djokovic then delivered a message that shut down the critics. You could argue maybe it's a poor schedule, and she could play on a bigger court. But she's so young, just coming through. First couple rounds are packed big courts with big names. It's not easy to manage that. But then came the punchline. The line that sent shockwaves through the tennis world. It's a good problem to have. Imagine if there's a lack in people coming or the stands were empty. Djokovic doubled down on his message. He pointed out that every tournament wants record-breaking attendance and ticket sales. It's a good sign for the tennis community. We want more attention. We want more people coming, and we want more people watching tennis live and following it. He dismissed the complaints about the Eala effect and said they were much worse problems to have. The message was clear. Eala was not a problem. She was a blessing. The impact of Eala's fan base has been undeniable. At the Australian Open, Eala's match-packed stands sparked conversations and lit up timelines. She did not just sell tickets. She turned a tennis tournament into a cultural phenomenon. The Filipino diaspora is 10 million strong. They are scattered across the globe. And now, they have found a new hero. At Wimbledon, Filipino fans turned neutral courts into home ties. At the US Open, Eala's presence created another frenzy. She is set to compete in singles, mixed doubles with Felix Auger-Aliassime, and even an exhibition match at the Stars of the Open. Djokovic recognized that the Eala effect was not about one player. It was about a nation. It was about representation. It was about millions of people who had never watched tennis suddenly becoming passionate about the sport. She's coming from the Philippines, which is now a big deal, Djokovic said. The message was a powerful endorsement of what Eala represents. Djokovic's message was not just about acknowledging Eala's fan base. It was about protecting her. It was about telling the tennis establishment to back off. Djokovic has been around the sport long enough to know how the game works. He has seen young players crushed by expectations. He has seen the establishment resist change. And he saw a rising star being criticized for being too popular. His message was a direct response to those critics. I don't see any negatives there, Djokovic said. He was telling the establishment to embrace the energy that Eala brings to the sport. He was telling them to stop complaining about the noise and start appreciating the passion. It was a powerful message from the greatest tennis player of all time. And it was a message that Eala needed to hear. The support from Djokovic is significant for another reason. Eala has long been associated with Rafael Nadal. She has trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca since 2018. Nadal has been her mentor. He has given her advice on her forehand and other areas of her game. But now, Eala has also received the support of Nadal's greatest rival. Djokovic's message has placed Eala in an exclusive club of players who have received praise from both legends. The support from both Nadal and Djokovic is a testament to Eala's talent and potential. They see something special in her. They see a player who can become a star of the sport. The message from Djokovic was a stamp of approval from one of the greatest players to ever pick up a racket. The timing of Djokovic's message is significant. It came as he was preparing for the U.S. Open, the same tournament where Eala is making her mark. Djokovic has been chasing a record 25th Grand Slam title. He has been dealing with health issues and questions about his future. But despite his own challenges, he took the time to acknowledge Eala's impact. It was a powerful moment of generosity from a champion who understands the pressures of the sport. The U.S. Open has been a stage for Eala's rising star. She is seeded 29th, the first time she will compete in a Grand Slam as a seeded player. She will also team up with Felix Auger-Aliassime in mixed doubles. And now, it has become a stage for Djokovic's powerful message of support. The message from Djokovic will be remembered as a pivotal moment in Eala's career. It was a sign that she had arrived, a sign that she was no longer just a promising talent, a sign that she was a star. Djokovic's endorsement was not just about tennis. It was about the changing face of the sport. It was about the emergence of players from unexpected places. It was about the power of a nation united behind one athlete. The message was a reminder that tennis is not just about winners and losers. It is about the stories. It is about the dreams. It is about the moments that capture the imagination of the world. Eala has become one of those stories. And Djokovic recognized that. The tennis world is changing. The old guard is fading. The new generation is rising. And at the center of that rise is Alex Eala. The Filipina sensation has captured the hearts of millions. She has proven that champions can come from anywhere. She has shown that the sport is stronger when it embraces its diversity. Novak Djokovic's message was a powerful endorsement of that change. He told the establishment to embrace the energy. He told the critics to stop complaining. He told the world that the Eala effect was a good thing. The future of tennis is bright, and Alex Eala is leading the way. Novak Djokovic sent a powerful U.S. Open message to Alex Eala, and the tennis world cannot believe it. He called her a big deal. He called the chaos she creates a good problem. He told the establishment to stop complaining and start appreciating the energy. The message was a bombshell, and it has changed the conversation around the Filipina sensation. The tennis world will never be the same again, and Alex Eala will never forget the moment Djokovic had her back.